Who are you becoming?
I am becoming a person. I don't know how to answer that. I'm becoming someone who's growing up. I really like dogs and stuff. I'm becoming a dog lover, I guess you would say that.
Who am I becoming? Becoming me. I don't know. I'm becoming me. Does that make any sense? What do I look like? I'm becoming everything that I want to become. It's not going to happen right away, but I think the lessons and the failures and everything else that you go through teaches you a certain lesson. There's always a test all the time. It's easier to give up and not do anything. It's the easy route. But to keep going and work on yourself every day and become who you are and knowing who you are and what you can do and striving to do that, that's who I'm becoming. So there's probably a lot in store for me, but I just have to tap in there. And so that's who I want to become, everything that's in store for me.
Who am I becoming? I'm being conformed to the image of Christ. Well, we're all made in God's image. There was a fall where our first parents failed to love God with all their heart, mind, soul, and strength. So God entered into the creation to pursue the mission, to complete the mission that was first given to those parents. And part of that mission is, the center of that mission is to have us know and love God so that we would build a civilization for His glory out of worshipful, grace-wrought obedience because He satisfied us. So Christ came into the creation to make us a restored image by living a life of perfect obedience to God, of loving God with all of his heart, mind, soul, and strength, so He could give us His record and identity of perfect love so we wouldn't have to be afraid and we could draw near free of all guilt, shame, fear, and pride to know and love God with all of our hearts and to do what was supposed to be done in the beginning, to build a life and a civilization of worshipful desire and joy-driven obedience. I absolutely see myself as being restored in that mission, yes. Just the small questions first.
I'd like to think my mom, a better version of myself.
Oh, that was deep. I think also my mom, to be fair.
Who am I becoming? A better man.
In what way?
How much I love my family and trying to respect people. Just trying to enjoy life and the surroundings.
Who am I becoming? Whoever I want to be. Nah, I want to be a lot of things. I got a lot of big dreams, but it starts with setting goals and looking at beautiful things like this. Honestly, this is very motivational. I didn't expect to come up here and find this, but I found my way up here and found my man Mike right here. My name is Michael as well, and yeah.
Oh my gosh, these are deep. I just graduated college, so working on becoming an adult at the current moment, paying my own bills and moving out and stuff. Getting a real job. Challenge is paying for things myself. My parents have always been really supportive of me, so I'm trying to slowly take over my own bills and everything and all that, but I need to get a job first. We're just graduated this past week, so roaming around Roanoke for a little bit before I go home to New York. And rewards, it's nice to not have to ask to buy things. If I want a nice pair of sunglasses, I don't have to beg or ask. I could just buy them with my own money. That's always nice.
I would say I'm becoming someone who cares about everyone that's around me. Yeah, I guess I'm thinking in terms of short term at JMU, a lot of stuff's been going on in terms of people ending their life, and there's been a lot of shootings in Virginia, stuff like that. It's been kind of tough for the student body. I've just, I've been pretty good. I'm a psychology major about self-care, taking time to myself, meditating, being outside, being with my friends. That's what I'm about to do. And, just acknowledging that stuff isn't always good, and not everyone has the luxury of being a psychology major and being into all that self-help stuff. So when stuff like this comes up and there's a whole campus-wide struggle, not everyone knows how to address it, you know what I mean? And some people really struggle. And I'd say I'm becoming someone who is caring more and more about other people, because as I've become more comfortable with helping myself, I'm way more comfortable helping other people who need it, you know what I'm saying? So reaching out to all my friends, even professors. I've talked to a lot of professors, and it's hard for them too. I'd say I'm becoming someone who's helping other people, for sure.
A teacher.
That's it?
for now.
I'd like to say I'm becoming like a more like aware person, just like through JMU and just experiences. Like I'm getting to meet a lot of people and like their different experiences and perspectives, and it's really helped me just kind of develop like other like awareness and like perspectives for people in life. And I don't think I would have gotten that experience through JMU, you know, because like in high school, like you didn't really teach too much about that, and I wasn't involved in too much. But through college, like I feel like through the many clubs and activities I've joined, I've just gotten to meet new people and like their different perspectives on life and all that. So yeah.
I think I'm becoming a better person than I was yesterday. My hopes are to be a doctor one day. We all are graduating college this weekend and going into the real world. So hopefully becoming someone good. I think just someone who that I think I would have looked up to as a child. Just someone who does the right thing normally and looks out for their family and their close friends.
A caregiver, helper, friend. I do a lot of volunteer work in my retirement years, but my best job right now in retirement is being a grandpa to 3 granddaughters, 8, 6, and 4. I miss them when I come up here. My mom will be 96 next month, and so I'm up here spending a few weeks so that my niece, her caregiver, can take off and do a couple of road trips. But I miss my granddaughters and my wife. We'll be married 46 years this summer. Blind date went a long ways.
Hopefully a better man than yesterday.
Who am I becoming? I am becoming as God has intended me to be. I believe, I understand, I know that I am what God is. Ultimately, I am not the form that we see. I am not the body that you see before you. I am that inside it. That which is inside this body is that which is in all things, all living things. And those things that are all living come from the one true God. There is an essence that the one true God is. I am that essence, ultimately.
I'll let you two answer this one.
A graduate?
Yeah.
That's the goal. That is the goal right now.
A woman with a bachelor's degree.
Not necessarily a woman, but a bitch with a bachelor's degree.
A bitch with a bachelor's degree.
That's what
that's
we're
more
going
accurate.
for. Cheers.
I'm a bitch with a bachelor's degree as of 2 days from now.
I want to become my best self. I want to really try and live my life the way that I want to and live for the right reasons. I think it's really important for people to value what they want to do and also find a way how to incorporate that with their work. I'm a person where I really want to work for myself. I want to be a boss. I want to lead. So I'm working right now to build a brand, trying to build a multimedia station kind of deal. And I think it's really important that people have a platform where they can voice their opinions and just speak freely, you know? So yeah.
It sounds like you want to be me.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, you got the hair.
Who am I becoming? Oh, that's a good question. A God-following, God-hearing, loving, guiding spirit that is just still here on earth. And I love it here, doesn't mean it doesn't. And I love all people too. That's the beauty of God, because He loves us that much too. That's my purpose, and that's what I want to become in my life.
Who am I becoming? I'm becoming my best self.
And what does that look like?
That looks like more travel, simplifying my life, visiting family that I haven't seen in a long time, in Colorado, Arizona, Washington State.
Becoming, oh, that's a nice one.
A better version of myself. I've just been an asshole a lot, so I'm trying not to be.
I'm actually a follower of Christ, so I choose to want to become better every day, as she said, but also be a better life for this place that seems to be so much in darkness all the time, to be a better, something that people can look at to at least give hope, to just be a ray of hope for the world, is what I want to become.
Who am I becoming? I'm an elementary education major, so I'm going to become a teacher. There's that. I don't know. What else do you want me to say?
Hopefully a better person. Yeah. Started singing at a church. That's fun. So I feel like that's making me a better person. University, it's on campus.
Who am I becoming? I'm becoming a better person than I used to be.
just travelling around and stuff like that, seeing more of the world. So yeah, better person than I was. I'm making sure that I am speaking to more people, I'm being more open about myself, I'm finding out about different things about myself that I didn't even know before, and the way that I felt, and trying to get used to certain things I've never had before, like being on my own and talking to strangers and stuff like that. I'm so used to being at home talking to family and friends, so it's very different.